Well, guys, there we are back, and we're talking about a situation that escalated beyond the 2D world for Ava Kris Tyson, where Ava was actually, there's a few clips and stuff where she has actually talked to a 13 and 14-year-old, making weird jokes that are very inappropriate, in my opinion, for someone that's like between the age of 13 and 14, for someone that was in the 20s probably, to talk to a person like this. So this was done on Twitter, of course. That's where all the shit happens, apparently. So he tweeted this. It's where he just said, "I posted some fire nudes for you, please no share," to the Lava person. Lava, I think he was like a Twitch streamer or something. Maybe he's still one. But he was between 13 and 14 years of age, of course, and he got sent that. That's weird. Even if it's a joke, that's not inappropriate. Like, it's inappropriate at all in any way, shape, or form. I don't know what you were thinking doing that, sending that to a 13-year-old. After that, there's another thing that he sent where it said, "But no $5 pathetic JK." I'm presuming he's like asking technically for a tip or a donation for the nudes that he sent, which I feel it's pretty pathetic. It's weird. Like, again, the guy's 13 or 14 years old. That is like barely into high school, barely out of primary school. That's a weird conversation to have as someone in your 20s. Now, it happens when you talk to people online that are, of course, probably younger than you and stuff. It's Twitter, it's online, it's at least not in person, but you still have to have like that boundary that you don't cross. But some people, of course, like Ava Kris Tyson, didn't have that boundary. The other thing that she's known for is, of course, being a supporter of Shadman, which I didn't know who he was until recently. On my previous video, I found out who it was. He's basically a guy that draws child porn, which is a weird thing to say. Imagine that's your job description. I don't understand that. But he was a supporter of his things, saying he liked things that he drew, commented on a lot of his posts, tagged his posts. There's a lot of tweets shit out there that are archived. Apparently his account got nuked. I don't know what that means. I'm presuming everything got like deleted and shit, to seem more innocent or something. But yeah, apparently there's archives of these things that are going around the internet, of Chris commenting and tagging and just chatting with Shadman about stuff, saying weird ass things. And yeah, it's a weird thing. He also owned a piece of art, like I said in my previous. I'm not going to put it into a video. I don't want to have that in my video. I saw it once and it's never happening again. Yeah, he had art literally of that guy in his room when he was roommates with MrBeast. It's in the background of one of their videos, and I'm pretty sure that's also child, so that's technically also fucking illegal. And there's just a lot of things coming to light right now. Another thing that came to light is a very old video of Ava Kris Tyson, sorry, when she was still Kris Tyson, where she literally tagged a person's revenge porn in the video that someone was like leaking. Her ex leaked the videos, and then he took those videos and photos and shit and linked it to a YouTube video. I have the video here. I'm quickly gonna play it for you guys.
She sent pictures to her boyfriend, her now ex-boyfriend, and he leaked them out. And but the link's in the description if you want to see them. I mean, I'm not endorsing people to go look at somebody else's private business, but I know that people might want to see them, so it's there if you want it.
Isn't that just crazy that someone can do that and still not be in jail or something like that? There's a lot of things that have happened. I'm gonna get to the statements she posted earlier later on. There's another clip here that she sent to Lava, just saying coming to America or coming for America. I can't actually read that. But yeah, she just said it's a 13-year-old child or 14-year-old child, and he or she, I don't know who Lava is, basically just said she was never groomed, or he was never groomed by Ava Tyson, and things never escalate like that. But I mean, Moist made a good point. There is no way that a young person that's between 13 and 14 would know if they're being groomed or not. If you're that young, you accept everything that comes your way, especially from someone that's maybe like quote unquote famous or whatever. So I'm pretty sure some shit like that happened, but they're too young to realize that that was happening. It's a weird scenario that you would find yourself in if you were their age. But yeah, there's a lot of things that happened. First statement that she released on Twitter, of course, was, "I would like to apologize for any of my past behaviors or comments if it's hurt or offended anyone. It was not my intent. Seeing recent events, we've mutually, sorry, that's mutually, decided it's best if I permanently step away from all things MrBeast and social media to focus on my family and mental health." Now, that's not an apology if you think about it. It's just, okay, I'm taking like consequences for my actions and I'm stepping down and I'm gonna go focus on my mental health. I don't know why everyone puts family and mental health in when they step down. Obviously, there's something fucking wrong with you, but you're not gonna fix it now if you never fixed it before. I don't understand that as well. But he didn't like clarify on anything, which was weird. Later, she like retweeted some stuff, here's some tweets that she did very back to back, in all my opinion, which was basically, "I want to add, I never groomed anyone. The person brought up in these accusations, Lava, has vocally supported that. Again, it's a child. He doesn't know he was being groomed," which is weird. He said, "Having said that, I humbly apologize to anyone I've hurt with my unacceptable social media post past actions and those who may feel betrayed by how I used to act online." I don't know, man. It's not how you acted. It's the things you liked, the things you publicly liked, it's just the things you did. It's fucking weird. It's not like, even just because it's not weird because it's outside of social norms. It's weird because it's fucking illegal and as well as frowned upon. It's technically, if you think about it, underage people, which is, I don't even know why someone would go there. The other one that they put here, I'm just gonna keep the thing on the screen. You can read with me if you want to, because my dyslexia is acting up. Is to lump these two factors together to create a narrative that my behavior extended beyond bad, edgy jokes is disgusting and did not happen. He's calling it jokes. I mean, you literally said you sent nudes. Where's the joke in that? And you also asked for money for it. Technically, where's the jokes in that? And just, even if it was jokes, you don't send edgy jokes to people that are much younger than you, especially minors. You still have that boundary. Again, you have to have that boundary not to cross over, but of course the boundary was crossed with these things. It doesn't matter if it's a joke or not. It's inappropriate conversations with a minor. That's literally the whole point. And you literally had conversations with a minor and also said you liked 2D drawn pictures of minors. That's a bit weird, if you put those two factors together. It doesn't make sense that it's just jokes. And then he goes on to say, "In the past years, I've learned that my old humor is not acceptable. I cannot change who I was, but I continue to work on myself." It's not your humor. If you did that humor with MrBeast, someone that's old or whatever, that would have been fine. It's someone near your age. But I mean, it was an actual minor, and it's not jokes. It's not said in a jokingly manner. It's weird that he thinks this is jokes. He also said then, "I don't want these accusations to impact the hundreds of people who work for MrBeast, which is why I have decided to step away." I'm adding words because I feel like it's better structured like that. But yeah, basically he stepped away from MrBeast now, permanently or whatever. And that brings me to the point that I said, like in the title, that makes this probably much worse than you would expect. The thing is, he was roommates with MrBeast while he had that picture up on the wall, and if my friends did that, I disliked it and thought it was morally wrong, I would tell them to take that shit off or throw it away or get the fuck out of my house. But that did not happen. MrBeast has not commented on the situation as of yet, which is also, in my opinion, weird. He should address it since, he stayed with the guy. He's been best friends with the guy or girl. Well, she's a girl now, so with the girl. And yeah, they've had this long relationship. And in those years, I know all the dumb shit my friends like. So he should know all the weird shit his friends like as well, probably, because he stayed with them physically. And just to get to the point of not even placing a statement out there saying, "I didn't know this," instantly as the things came out, it shows that he probably knew it and he just didn't care, which is in itself a fucking weird like perspective to think MrBeast, this guy who is adored by so many people, saw his friend or knew his friend liked these weird and technically illegal shit and still didn't do anything to stop him. Didn't to like try to guide him on the right path. Didn't tell him that what he's doing is fucking wrong, probably, and he should stop or we are no longer friends. And I know most people are gonna defend MrBeast here and say, yeah, would you do it to your best friend and blah blah blah. The thing is, if my best friend liked actual childcore, an actual pedophile man, I would not be friends with him anymore. It's how the world works. I have standards, and if my principles are overlapped by your weird moral things, if you have weird morals saying it's fine to talk to children and to be inappropriate with them and like to watch them naked, then I will probably not be friends with you. And I'm not putting this on MrBeast. He has technically done nothing wrong, but he is associated to Kris, so he should still technically, defend himself before it comes to light. He's one of the biggest YouTubers out there. He is the biggest YouTuber out there. So, well, YouTubing team, because he's not alone in the situation. But yeah, we'll get to that later. But he literally has to come out and defend himself, defend his brand, if you think about it. But if he stays quiet, that just damages the reputation even further, in my opinion. Especially since he's in the like in everyone's eye, and everyone is searching for something to bring him down. Of course, there's a lot of people that are jealous of MrBeast that want his popularity or whatever, so they will do anything to bring him down. I think he should. It's gonna be best if he does a public media announcement saying he didn't know it, or he did know it and he tried to get him out of it, and he did get him out of it. That's why he's not doing it or anything. I don't know. He just needs to try and do something about that. But in any case, that's all I'm gonna say. Hopefully he defends himself and doesn't ruin his entire career, thanks to Kris. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. If you guys end up enjoying this, you know what, do like, subscribe, share, notify yourself, and up with my brilliant content by clicking the notification bell. Hopefully you guys just enjoy, because that is the most important part. Spring that to like ISM, of course. And hopefully I'll just see you guys in the next one. Cheers!